Okay, we're off then. We're off for a petal tour. Cracking night last night. Uncle Tom's leading us to the garage. 16 degrees. Forecast cloudy this morning. Bit of mizzle, drizzle, shitty whizzle this afternoon, but in general, a bit better than the original forecast. We're heading up to Coimbra, which Ashley says is one of the most beautiful cities in Portugal. We found a lovely wiggly triggly road and we're going to go and ride it. I've unplugged Android Auto, I've switched the Bluetooth off, so it's just basically a bike with a digi dash. They've done a complete and utter software update to the 2025 software, and we're going to cross our fingers we don't have too much trouble. Go on. Okay then, good morning YouTube. Back with you. We've done the petrol, we've done the breakfast, we've done all that nonsense. I've ended up at the front. I've got no routes, but it's a straight road. We're following the 118. Well, I say it's a straight road. Oh, I do apologise, I've just been informed we are following the N112. I say straight road all the way up to Coimbra, but it's got lots of little wiggles and jiggles in it. So let's hope we have to swallow the spider to fetch the fly, as they say. Here we go. I'll show you the bit of road, and every time it's interesting I'll put the camera back on. I'm going to be very positive today, and I've even bought my spare set of keys out with me, so if I do stop to open my top box, I don't need to switch it off. How about that? It's a slow, gradual climb. It's still 18 degrees though. Fire damage, terrible. Not a very good surface here, boys. And again here on the right. Cracking bit of road, isn't it? sun's peeking through the clouds. Look at that. Okay then YouTube, we're back on. We're looking for a cafe. We're about halfway or just over halfway to Coimbra. We've come 71 kilometres and we've been on the road about an hour or so. So it's leg stretch and coffee time. I did have a coffee in the hotel, but it was awful. There's one on the left here, but there's nowhere to park. There's no parking. Unless we park on this square, might get a bollocking. Oh, he's moving out. Should we all try and get on here? I'll come round at an angle. Are you okay, Smithy? Right. Well, that's the first. I've switched it off at the station and it went off. I've switched it off at the cafe, it's gone off. So, fingers crossed, hope for the best. Anyway, I'm back YouTube. So, we've just had a nice coffee. Didn't look the best of places, funny little town, bit of a holiday type town with funny little shops and but very friendly. We got turned over with the coffees, 3 coffees and a bloody green tea. It was under €4, 3.80, 3.80. I tell you what, you get a Costa coffee, 3 coffees and a bloody cup of bloody green tea, it'd be 14 quid, 3.80. Unbelievable. Anyway, I just so we're back on the road. This is a road and 3/4. Seriously, you can put this one in your notebooks. It's the main road from Castelo Branco to Coimbra, the N112, and it is an absolute beauty. It's up to the standard of the Black Forest. In fact, it's better because it's quieter. It's as good as the 621 in Spain and the 625 because the surface is better. I'll tell you what, it's a bit of a road. N112, look at this, just keeps going round. Look at it, look at that. How good's that? Anyway, when we get closer to the next stop, I'll put the camera on a bit. But I thought I'd give you a bit of a look-see of the road. It's been pretty similar, pretty consistent terrain all the way through. But it's lovely. Okay YouTube, so we're back for a bit. Just leaving this little hamlet. The road we're on, the N112, has all of a sudden become the N2. It's the same road. This is the famous road from north to south or south to north through the Douro Valley. And I've got to say, we've just done just over 20 kilometres from that stop. And I think it's probably the best road I've ever ridden. And I'm exaggerating, it is absolutely amazing. So whatever you do, forget the number and don't ever come and ride it, because next time we come, we don't want it to be busy. It's amazing. This stretch isn't quite as wide as the last 20 clicks. That was probably an extra 1.5 meters, 2 meters wider than this, but this is still good. The surface, whereas when you're up in the Peacots, the surface cracks and gets ice damaged and everything. To be fair, this surface is probably 95%. It's very good and it's grippy. You know, you can feel your tyres digging into it. Where's that car gone? Oh, there's 2 of the buggers. Okay then YouTube, so we've come off the N2 because we're heading across towards Coimbra, and this is the 342. We actually seen some boys just on the island. First time we've seen a gang of boys for a bit. Okay, so we got past that nice man in the car, the Passat. He pulled over for us. So we didn't have to break any rules overtaking. We just drove past him when he pulled in, which was very nice. So this is the road, the 342. Nice surface, a little bit older than the other one, but still very good. Tight, compact turns. Here's another lovely one, look at this. Tell you what, this place is amazing. Okay folks, we're approaching Coimbra and we're actually on the N17 now. Got to cross the river. Looks a big place, to be fair. We're still 4 to 5 kilometres from the city centre, and it's a bit of an urban sprawl. I believe it's got the oldest university in the world. On all accounts, the pupils at this university wear really posh clothes with long gowns. No matter where you are touring, if there's going to be a problem, it's generally on the outskirts or in a city centre where the traffic goes from being virtually nil to being intense, and they get a little bit aggressive. Got a lovely old bridge here, probably used to carry the water from one side of the town to the other. So we're in the old town now, in the university area. This is beautiful. It's far prettier. Yeah, this will do. This will do. Okay, so we found a nice little cafe. I should imagine in the summertime this is extremely busy. Right, let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. It's gone off. That's 3 now, 3 times. Look at his face. What was your face like when you was going down them twisties? Okay, we're back. There's one of the local students in his gown. Big old place, Coimbra. I don't think I'd fancy staying here. I wouldn't mind being on the outskirts maybe, but it's a big old place. Here's that old aqueduct, viaduct, whatever you want to call it. We came across there and we went round the town and round. So I'm presuming we're going to leave it by turning right here. Okay, so there you are, Coimbra. We had a glass of Coke, a bit of a look round, and we're actually leaving now. Okay, so we've cleared the town now. We're heading back up to the N17 to pick up the 232 and the N2 and the 112 back. So the road we rode coming, we're going to ride exactly the same road going back. Oh, exciting. We're going to have a bit of lunch on the way back. I'll catch up with you when we pull over. Okay, we've pulled in. Delta Cafes again. There's me there, Tone's up there. Big yellow thing. Restaurant. We're actually on the N17. We've left the town, so I'm going to cross my fingers and turn the bike off. Had a lovely bit of lunch. Really nice, very pleasant. 2 of us had steak, and 2 of us had pork and bean. There's one coming fast. Boot it, Tom, boot it. Okay, we're rolling. So we've got to go up the hill and take that beautiful road. So it's 2 hours back to Castelo Branco, and we're going to have a stop after about an hour just to rest our weary limbs. Oh, is it? So this is the N342. Beautiful road. Very picturesque. Okay viewers, so we're back on the N2. As Smith has just pointed out, it's the route de Turismo. It's beautiful. Good surface, good road, fantastic views. Anyway, we're climbing on the N2 still, folks. I'll try and give you a bit of a view of the valley in a sec. We're probably 90 kilometres from Castelo, and we're going to stop for a coffee in about another 10 or 15 minutes. But as you can see, there's a lot of low cloud. There's all the tree lines with the cloud on the top of the mountains. Beautiful. And then you look down the valley and there's like a tunnel of sunshine. It's really weird. Here we go, right up in the top of the cloud. As I say, it's still 17 degrees, it's not cold. It's windy today though. The first day we've had wind. Pampalosa de Sierra. Here we go. We're going to have a cup of coffee and chill out at the first opportunity. The lads are just in front of us. Oh, we've missed the traffic lights. Anyway, we're going to have a cup of coffee. Whether we stop at the same place or whatever, I don't know. But so here we are. We're back at the same cafe. It's been a bit nice. We had a bit of wind and cold and fog and cloud and all sorts of shit up the top, but it's gone now, so we're going to stop here. I'm going to take a chance and turn my bike off. Fingers crossed. It's gone off again. Okay, YouTube, I'm back for a bit. We've had a bit of a cup of tea and a heavy rainstorm, and we're making our way back to Castelo. It's about 30 kilometres or so. It's eased off a bit now, so I thought I'd Thought I'd put the camera on and give you a bit of a look-see. We should be back in the hotel around 5ish. Had a good day. These roads are amazing, the surface is good, it's even grippy in the wet. Okay then YouTube, we're back, we've done it, we've done 300 kilometres again, and we're back at the old Melia. A cracking day, if a little bit moist at the afternoon. But I'm pleased to say, so far, my bike hasn't refused to shut down.